Hello and welcome to another Binding of Isaac Repentance episode. We failed the ultra hard challenge last time. We're going to be looking at tainted characters now. Tainted Jacob? Tainted Beth? Maybe Tainted Beth Mega? Which I think unlocks confessionals. That's some good stuff. Maybe we'll try and go fast with this guy to the lamb. It's been a while, I think, since I played Tainted Apollyon. And we've got an unknown to begin with. Okay, we do start with a fly, which is good. It's decent damage, the fly, and it's like kind of piercing as well. Clearly does a lot of damage to those guys. Just taking the time. I know I start with 2 health, it doesn't matter if I take damage, but I should try not to. Get him out the way there. Wow, I wasn't expecting the momentum to continue after he got around that the corner there. That is a boomerang. That's wild. Boomerangs are pretty insane. It's almost worth just bombing the donation machine for a boomerang. Okay, that was a good hit. They do a lot of good stuff. You know what? Let's do it. Got a minute on the clock so far. Oof. Didn't enjoy that. Not even enough for the heart. I'm on 1 heart now then. But we'll take the boomerang. It does more than you expect. It freezes them when you hit them. Really good. It gets rid... You can use it to destroy shopkeepers. So you can save bombs when you're doing that in secret rooms. Okay. I wish I'd have seen that first. Nearly died to the spikes. That was nearly it. Nearly run over. And also, you know, even if I find something better, it's not bad because I've got the abyss, which I can use to suck it up later. If I find, you know, if I get flight and I don't need to get items or anything. Okay, I've kind of took a lot of time here if I want to get to boss rush. Hush might have to be a separate run, you know, depending on how powerful you get. You really gotta struggle if you want to do both of them. Come on. Long room, long room. I don't think that pill can kill me, but I'm not gonna risk it. Use mascara. That is tears and shot speed down, but quite a large damager. We always take damage up. It makes the flies a lot better. I'll go like that. Oh, it's only gonna be meat. Well, that's fine because I can suck up the meat, but not the best start item wise from the boss. But the damage is good. Any damage is going to stack to all of the flies, so always take damage. Grab that, and it's a blue one. Is that just a regular old fly there? Locust. They're called locust smiths. Does the boomerang damage stack as well? Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Look at this. Statue. Done. Honestly, boomerang. If you've been kind of wondering what's the point, don't. Just get it next time you see it. Have a little dabble. And you'll see it is pretty amazing. You freeze the bosses quite a lot. Like, it recharges in the room. It honestly, like, if someone said the boomerang needed a nerf, I'd get that. I'd understand why they'd say it. We don't need Mega Satan. I'll still go Angels. I could use 2 of diamonds now. And I might, depending on what's in here. Hourglass. Bang. Alright, I'm going to use 2 of diamonds. It's not the best use. And then I'm going to take that. I'm going to abyss that. It's just going to be, what is it, slowing locust? There was a battery in there as well. Going a little slow here. Does that say 5 times Isaac's damage? The big 5? Or is that 0.5? I'm gonna guess it's 0. Well, it looks massive. Oh my god, it's a library. Oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Oh my god, what is this? Well, let's see what they do first. A 10 damage. Nullifying shield. I know what that is. I meant to read the locust bit. So 1.5 and a shield locust. 1 locust and 1.5 damage. So I think you've got to take virtues. And then I'm going to swap this, but then swap it again. Take this. Abyss. 2 shield locusts now, and some spectral tears. Okay, this is an insane start, I have to admit. These locusts are already essentially going to just shred the bosses. Ooh. Book of Shadows might be better than Boomerang. I guess I'm taking it just to prove the point that it's good, and I shouldn't be. I'm going to skip the secret room, because I'm 5 minutes already, and this is kind of behind where I'd like to be. The Scutole effect for a room isn't bad. Wow, look at the damage this early on these bosses. Yeah. Damn. 25% chance to spawn a bomb. Or 15% chance for the room to contain 2 items to choose between. That tears up was pretty good though. Another shield locust. Wait, I don't need Mega Satan. Alright, let's do this fight. I know. Yeah, I need to move on. I like getting an early angel. It's probably not the best idea to pick up the key piece. Or, well, I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to suck them up. And I'm going to 15%. Let me just take this. The golden horseshoe is really nice. But the tears up from this. It's so slow. So slow. We've got 3 shielded tears now. Kind of pretty amazing. If you think, oh, like they just protected me right there. They're doing a lot of good work. And it looks like... Jesus Christ. Cheese with rice. If I get some health, it looks like I should be able to get to boss rush pretty quick, and I should be able to get through it with these locusts. I don't know how I didn't take damage in that room. Flooded Caves 1. Oh my god, we've got a big floor. It's not XL, but it's big. What was he bouncing off of then? I was trying to like predict him coming up towards the top, and he was like predictively going down below the locusts and the mascara shots. What was that spawning in? A little bomb. I presume I'm going back. I'd love a bit of speed. Just a tad. I'd probably take... Would I take a wooden spoon? I don't know. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, Locust just shredded him. And we get speed. Don't take the pill. And 1.5 times the damage. This time, I'm going to take the soul just for the soul hearts. Literally just for the soul hearts. That's not the best. Like, I wouldn't have minded taking the other item either. Come on, locusts. We're on a schedule here. We're on a schedule. And he's slowing me down. It's another one. I don't know if there's a cap on the amount of locusts. This is quite a lengthy way around, unfortunately, but to skip an item room when really all my damage is either mascara and locusts. I think I need slightly more, maybe a tier effect. There's many items that I would suck up, but there are still a few that I'd pick up. It's probably time to get one to pick up, because I don't have any charges. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's not damage, but I am going to take it. It'll give me bookworm as well. Nah, let's go, let's go. Yeah, I could find a way if I did more rooms probably to get some stuff, but I need to keep this time good. Right now, I'd say I'm about 1 minute behind where I like to be at this point. So I just got to keep that in mind. That's why I'm skipping that other branch that I didn't go down there. And now we've got a load of soul hearts too. If I get another angel, now I could happily do it. I don't know what I mean by that. Take that. Do this 4 times. I was just waiting to hear the gulp sound, unfortunately it didn't trigger. I could also play the other machine with that. The Lucky Toe is so good. Additional pickups to everything. Look at... it doesn't open chests. Okay. It could still be improved. It's just time wasting. If I was on any run where I didn't have to get to boss rush, I'd be playing the hell out of those machines and I'd have the Luck Toe. I'd be trying to get the trinkets swallowed, all that stuff. As it is, we've got to keep going here. Why did I hear a sound like something extinguished? Hopefully not one of my wisps. I'm trying to I'm looking at everything, see what happened. Wow, I like that. What's over here? Okay. I didn't read the wisp, so I'm not sure exactly what that gave me. I think I need a few more keys. And again, slightly more damage. I've only had 1 damage up so far. Okay, floors are happening really quick, and the shielded tiers are really protecting against a lot of the tiers that are coming out. That's normally it. That one's quite nice. That super secret room, there's a lot of bad ones. Get to the boss, and we've got 1 minute. Okay, we're back on track. We should be able to beat the lamb pretty handily, I imagine, with all these locusts. For some reason, when I first started playing Tainted Apollyon, he felt like a character. That's Bookworm. Okay, I could have had Seraphim. I could have had Flight. Yeah, I didn't consider that. I wasn't expecting to get the rosary so quick. He seemed to have a slow start when I played him before. And I don't really think my strategy was any different. I don't know. He's definitely, like, now that I've played him a bit more, he feels a lot stronger than Apollyon, the regular version. Do I want to keep this wiggle? It's interesting, because it could be kept with enough hits bag of marbles or gulp it down. That was only a recent unlock too. We could have had that a while ago. Nah, not that. Where's all the keys at? Okay, I'll just wait for him to come round, that's fine. Okay, I didn't wait for him to come round and I got hit. Let's put a bomb down there. The self-sacrifice is probably possible, but I'm not going to go for it. That's perfect. Steam cell maybe? Boomerang on the statues. Such a good use of the boomerang, that. Massive saviour. I can probably be convinced. Oh, okay. I'll do that. I could probably be convinced to suck the Mr. Me as well. But let's just keep things moving. Plenty of time, plenty of time. Not even worried. But although to get to Hush, I do want to keep it going. Abyssing chocolate milk. I bet that's one that people agree with, disagree with though. It's a 35 damage locust. It definitely says that. It says 5 times. Or was it 3? Maybe it was 3 on that one. Might be a 21 damage. I like the piercing that you get as well, because you've got the locusts. They really go in. Okay, just keys out of that. I mean, we've got plenty of health. Can you touch them when their heads are just peeking up? Another bomb. How many bombs? Wow. What is this seed? Is it the bomb seed? Okay, I've got all the goods. Now we keep going. The brownie's just been obliterated. Black heart and 3 bombs. Seems like I can abyss that. Okay, boss rush is next. Should get an angel as well, hopefully. I mean, I could peek in a devil at this point. I'm not against the devils. I didn't need Mega Satan. I always have to check where I'm going. I always forget, like, mid-run, what I actually need to do. I've just got to keep, like, do you know what it is as well? It's the rushing to the boss rush. It takes precedent over everything else in my mind. Just, you have to get to boss rush, so go quick. Maybe I'm going too quick these days. Looks like I'm going to get there in like 5 minutes, 4 minutes in advance now. But maybe that's just because of how quickly Tainted Apollyon ramped up, and this doesn't normally happen. Oh, I do have wisps. Oh, Book of Virtues. Book of Virtues. I am going to just do that. It's got its uses. Better at spotting those now as well. Getting a lot better at Isaac. Maybe it's having to do so many mother runs and beast runs. It's forced me to learn a lot of well, you know, there's a lot of difficult enemies down there. That's very good. One of the best trinkets if you get it early, I think. Many rerolls, especially if you can use those blood banks like I could have done, because then I would have had a bunch more money to play with. Just gonna abyss that. I know I don't have flight, but it doesn't look like a run where I'm gonna even need flight. So there's more rooms, but I'm just gonna move on. Because I do have to get through boss rush, and then Hush does exist. We'll go in negative path. Rubba dabba ding dong. It's really good if I could get a health up at some point. So flat damage is something that I've been waiting for. And it's quite substantial. And its speed. But having this active, the Dark Prince's Crown, literally doubles my damage via the fire rate, I believe. So this is... Oh, it doesn't quite. Well, it doesn't really matter. Wafer effect. Is there any damage, is the question. There's tears. No, no. My damage is fine. Let's take this, and this opens up more chances of doing stuff, I think. With self-sac rooms and stuff. Maybe get some angel items, stuff like that. Okay. Dog was jumping about the room and knocked something over there, distracting me, but I think I didn't get hit or anything. Oh, they're spawning in the hosts. I do want him out of here before anything else. I don't know why, there's just something about him being there, potentially causing me damage if I need to dodge up there. That was a nice little escape from him. Okay, Boomerang Wisps coming out. The freezes. Look at the damage on each boss. This is going to be pretty quick, I think. I should... Plenty of time to make it to Hush as well. It's not a great unlock, the Soul of Apollyon. I guess... If you're on a good run and you got lots of health, you can use it to help you take down the bosses. But that's a situation where you don't even need it to help you take down the bosses. The alternative is if you don't have much health and you're trying to take down a boss. And the problem there is the Soul of Apollyon, it'll give you some of those explosive wisps. I don't know if it's guaranteed, but it will do that. I'm pretty sure every time I've used it, I've ended up with an explosive wisp. And that can hurt you. So as long as you're fine with taking that risk, then fair enough. But that's why I don't really use it when I see it, when I've seen it in dailies and stuff. It's kind of, you know, it's similar to pills, isn't it? It's like, because they can have a downside, I then stay away from using them at all times. And I don't know if that's how I should be playing Isaac. I think it's the way to improve the wins in Isaac the most. That was a nice crunch sound. Looks like these wisps aren't even disappearing. Yeah, I'll get you first. Good. About 20 minutes. That's exactly where I'd like to be going down to the Hush for. In fact, I wouldn't even mind 22, so this was good. Okay, because I haven't had this item. Oh, it does a tears down though. But it is piercing, and I haven't had it before. It's not a tears down. Is it just actually good? It would have been a shocking locust. But I do, because we need to fill out the compendium for Dead God, I am still going to take items that I haven't seen before. Now I do have 10 minutes to work with before I need to be at Hush. So I don't have to rush so much. I could try and find the secret rooms. I could try and do, you know, a few of the special rooms. If the challenge ones show up and that kind of thing. Man, the wisps are too good. I call them wisps. I do apologise every single time. The wisp and the locust. There's such a clear difference between them, and I've got them both on this run. Still paying out. Magician for Hush. All tears. I'm just gonna abyss it. You could wait and see if you get a Perthro or something. That's that would be reasonable in my book. At this stage of a run to not even care about the shielded tears. I don't want to risk a tears down. What? Man. Run is pretty OP. Is this lucky? Is this because I just did ultra hard yesterday? And it's feeling sorry? It's thought, let's give him a nice easy run. Okay, Tech 5. Has it been buffed? Maybe I'm thinking it was a different item. I was thinking it was the regular tech, I think. The one that does a tears down. Okay. Okay, now we're permanently wiggling. Gulped that trinket with a bag of marbles. Ooh, some of these rooms are quite difficult. Got through though. This is room 1. I didn't even find my secret rooms, but I'm not gonna go back. Not on this run. A bone locust. Yeah, sure. I don't know what that does. I'll take it. Bone locust. A no deal, which is expected. I really... Okay, those enemies there. Those still get me. I've learned how to dodge adversary, you know. I've learned how to dodge some of the bosses in the alt path that would always get me. And getting better at the wormwood. But single eyeball in the corner of the room gets me every time still. What's the trick? What's the eyeball trick? Do you just have to move in one direction? And you don't know that you're beautiful, by the way. Make our way back over. Got 7 minutes, way ahead of schedule. Just goes to show how strong the run is. You could play him. Let me get through there before anything bad happens. A very scary room there. This way. Just a guess. Don't have mapping. Just vibes from the map. Yeah, it was probably more likely to be up. I say that with zero confidence. Yeah, so that eyeball I get him. It's the one, it's like the fat eyeball, the 3D eyeball. No clue on that one. The fact that Boomerang can stun, it lives, and other bosses. Yeah, shame. Yeah, Hush Me, we'll be going down after. And then Tainted Apollyon, only one run after. Which is insane. Very, very good progress. What is this? A homing locust? I like both. I like Evil Eye. A creep lotus? Locust? Lotus. That's the tiers up, so I'll take that. That's a... Can I get it? Good pills versus the car battery. It's a shocking locust. Ah, man, now I'm calling it lotus instead of locust after I've been calling it wisps for ages. You know, they're both really good. They're both really, really good. I'm going to take the car battery just in case it works. And it kind of rules out any shenanigans later on. I don't really want to spawn in bone hearts. Doesn't matter at this point. There's no more deals, is there? So I can take them. And then I can suck up something. It hurts, maybe. Kill instantly. Needle shots. 1.5 damage. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna take the evil eye. And then I'm gonna go. Do I want a magician now or for the lamb? I guess I could find something else before the lamb. Let's just go magician now. Homing laser, real nice. Nice. Yeah, it's gonna be a pretty easy fight, I imagine. Did it work? No, it didn't work with the boomerang. Okay, that's a shame. I did think it might not work, so I could have took the other shop item in there. I mean, car battery's always fun. Although I've now learned that it's essentially... I now pause when thinking about taking car battery, because it does basically hurt your chances at doing a break of the game. Particularly, like, if you're trying to go for spin downs or dice rolls, if you've got car battery, the dice is rolling twice, which gets you closer to breakfast every time. And if you're spinning down, it's skipping items in the item ID list. So there's two ways that car battery kind of messes up a late game break. And it's fine, like, there's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to break Isaac every run, but if you're specifically trying to break the game, or you want to keep that option open, then car battery's not a good idea. Pretty easy fight here. The wisps are just massive protection. Even his transcendent tears aren't, they're not even posing a threat. Everyone always says you can just stand in one spot. I don't believe that. I think you used to be able to. But I think now he fires the tears in such a way that sometimes you have to move. Okay, we're going down. May as well try and get these bone hearts filled just so they're still there. Well, no. Okay, you know what? We should never pick up a red heart because that's going to break a lot of my damage because of Dark Princes. Unless I can trade them and then it counts as a heart later. Okay, there is damage for the lamb. We don't need to go any further than the lamb on this one. Wow. The boomerang freezes them. What just happened to that red heart that was there? Okay, at the very least, if I mess up, I can activate it before the boss fight with a blood bank. But But, what happened? Quarter. There's another one you could reroll there. What's this? A golden locust? Let's get it. I want to do this just for fun, and so that I never accidentally deactivate this thing. Presumably, I'll get another soul heart or two on the way there. Okay, that's just something to suck up. Along with that, thank you. I could fight Mega Satan for fun, but let's just take the pieces, shall we? Let's abyss the pieces, shall we? I'm going to come back there anyway. Perfect use of everything that's going on this build. The cancer item. What else was I using there? I don't know. This room killed one of my mega breaks on stream. Sometimes there's nothing you can do. You get enemies that are invincible and you're on low health. How are you on low health on a mega break? Well, that's when you start getting into clicker shenanigans. When you clicker, you can turn into the lost, tainted lost, that kind of thing. And when you clicker out of them, you end up as a character with really low health. You're left on half a heart, I believe. And I'm wasting charges here. Let's go grab that. Important not to step on it one more time, because that would send me to the dark room and I'd miss out on the shoal mark. So let's make sure I get that. Satan mark. It's a lot of health to pay to go into a curse room. I think if I had flight, I'd consider curse room, but since I don't, I'll just keep moving on here. This room again. Oh, what a death blast. Oh well. Right. Okay, Empress I'll keep, I suppose. Jesus. Freezing. I've got freezing locusts. Oh my god, he gets insanely strong at this stage of the game. I froze the leg and it works beautifully. Nah, we need this way. So I can only really take one that would replenish a red health here, otherwise I'll lose a load of damage. Yeah, I mean they're all takeable. Apart from maybe... No, they're all takeable. And then you could even abyss the spare active. But I don't want to deactivate Dark Princes, so unless I get a health up from a chest, I probably won't be partaking there. Little bomb, little bomb. I think I'm right in that basically any wall could be the secret room in this place. Obviously it'll still abide by the rules, but every single wall, there's no blockages. So I can... there's no downside to just checking as I'm going along. I've got enough bombs. There's probably less than 22 walls left. Wow. It's +7. You know, just in case the build wasn't strong enough. Wow. That was an insane drop. And you can see. Confusing locust. Let's take it. Okay. That was overkill. We didn't need the cricket's head. That I really like having it, but wow. We could have won with the build that we had, and it gave that. Like when it's killing Monstro 2s that quickly. Jesus. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, this is all on the back of the Boomerang. I don't like Blood Puppy. So when I said yeah, that wasn't me excited to see Blood Puppy. It was me excited that I could take him on a run where it didn't matter that I've got him. Yeah, nothing there. Oh, was that? It wasn't in the secret room. Oh, I finally took an explosive locust. I probably wouldn't take that early on in a run. I'd probably think twice about picking up an explosive locust. But in this case, Cancer Trinket Empress, we're gonna win. 34 minutes. Do that last room just for fun. Check this one just in case it's an Archie. Check this one just in case it's an Archie. No. Alright, let's go. Empress me, freeze the badger. Watch the health drop. Very quick lab fight. Considering he's normally got a bunch of armor. We've already done victory laps. Cricket's leg. Yeah, we're good. Let's get on out of here. Very nice, very smooth. Boss rush hush. Tainted Apollyon. I like it. Very nice change to that ultra hard challenge. And a 2-win streak. There's a lot of mother. There's not a single mother being done down here. Well, I've got a Tainted Isaac run to do at some point. I could even do random. Because they've all got to do something. But anyway, hope you enjoyed that episode. And if you did, why not leave a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.